northeast to southwest breeze here.
Yeah. Kubi, I mentioned this today to someone we were talking. I mean, Kubi hated this field because it was an east to west field, and the sun and all that sort of stuff. Here, it's real overcast tonight. We don't have any moisture at the moment, but it doesn't really look like there's any impending moisture, but it's an overcast evening and kind of a cool evening.
The air feels wet.
Captains and residents of Hereford for number 2 meet the bell rate of the British Northwest number 422 Kobe number 477 the Red House. Dear Dumas Stevens, number 8 Christian Gonzalez, number 74 Donald Cardenas, number 2 Delby Valbuena, and number 1 Jack Robinson.
For this time of year, pretty much near average, as you mentioned. There's a couple storms out in northeastern New Mexico. If they held together, maybe would impact the area, but that should probably be long after this game is over. So clear weather, clear night for the Herd and the Demons.
Whitefaces won the toss, and we will defer, so Dumas will no doubt take the football, and we will kick to the Demons from the east to the west end as we get this game underway. Lane, Cindy's excited. Lane described a moment ago the Demons' orange and black uniforms, and they are the Halloween variety. I mean, they're not burnt orange. They're not the orange of Oklahoma State or Tennessee. They're an ugly orange is what they are. Whiteface's coaches have made their way up here to the press box. Here comes the chief of all police walking into the stands here on the Hereford side. And Coach Naran out to midfield here to stand with the officials. He and the Dumas coach, I guess, or they're standing on either side of the officials here. Okay. Standing on either side of the officials here as they take a picture.
Yeah, something on that banner over there.
It was Be Kind to Refs Week, I believe is what it was. So they've finished that.
I'm going to pencil that here on the wall for us tonight.
That's probably a good thing to remind me of from time to time. We will kick the football to get this football game underway, and we're not far away from the start. Whiteface fans just right down beneath us rise as the Whitefaces in the white uniforms with the maroon hats come out here tonight. Trot out onto the field right in front of us and get set to get this district affair underway. Dumas across the way, making their way. The Demons not a large squad. They've got, I counted 14 sophomores on their varsity roster. Yeah, and I know at least 4 of them start, so there may be more, but I know 2 of the offensive linemen are a 290-pounder and 260-pounder. They're pretty big up there. They're both sophomores. What about this? Does this fight song do anything for you, Lane?
This one, I'm not familiar with this one, but
all right, it doesn't have anything to do with the Red Raiders.
You know, there's a lot of that around. We were in Perryton and reading up on the wall and felt like you were in Hereford High's gym.
Yeah, they're at the ball game the other night. Yeah, they played the same song, same fight song in Perryton, which was really odd.
That one would have came out when we were in different districts. Otherwise, they would have been one of us would have been barred from having it. Absolutely. The Whitefaces and Demons will have the playing of the national anthem here by the Dumas band in a moment, and then we'll get this thing underway. Bennett Bell standing down here again, starting at quarterback here tonight, the junior. Caleb Ramirez
I'm looking for Caleb down there in street clothes. Yep, he's down to my left on crutches. So the Dumas band will now play our national anthem. All right, the national anthem played by the Demon Band. Whiteface assistant coaches down here, Grant Davis and Tim Bell and Francis Warner and Gabe Guerrero, Ashton Rose, Jaden Benhouse, Charlie Garza, Kyle Morrow, Christian Garza, Hunter Garza, Sonny Umstead, and Zach Dietrich. Sarah Balch is the Whiteface trainer. And Kuka Alonzo, the high school principal, and Dr. Carter, Ralph Carter, is the superintendent of schools. That's the lineup of the Whitefaces. Of course, Adam Nairn, the athletic director, boys athletic director, and head coach, as the Whitefaces get set to kick it away. I just don't know what to expect here tonight.
Well, some new faces on the field. A couple guys moved up from JV. We had mentioned Sammy Gonzalez last week, and then Alan Banda, I believe, one that they brought up as well to help fill some gaps here. Yeah,
Alan, a wide receiver. Wearing number 88 out here tonight. The Demons deep man, they'll have a couple deep, and Pedro will kick off. His grandmother, Josie, we walked in with her, of course, longtime resident worker at the KPAN studios right here in Hereford, Texas. Here we go. Pedro ready to kick it away. Dumas ready to run it back here as this football game is underway at this very moment. He hits it high, end over end, fielded at the 9, and straight up the field they come. 15, 20, 25, got a little seam out across the 30. Good coverage at the 30, and down he goes. Schugert among those on the tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10 there. Schugert along with the aforementioned Alan Banda.
Yeah, pretty good coverage from the herd there. Gonzalez, the return man, senior wide receiver for Dumas.
He's a big guy. They've got a couple of big receivers, a couple of tiny receivers, and a couple of big receivers to the Demons. The Whitefaces, Betson's out there on that defensive front for the Whitefaces, along with Estrada and Alonzo. They're the front three up there as the Demons huddle up around the 25-yard line for the first snap from scrimmage of the night. They'll start at their own 30, wide side left. Mills, the junior quarterback, a 3-year starter in the gun. He's got 5 receivers on first down. Straight back to throw. Here comes the blitz. He just throws it up for grabs. Nobody's there.
Coach
It'll be
Nairn.
2nd and 10. Great catch by Coach Nairn. It really was. Harkened back to his Plainview Bulldog days. We brought the house on first down, Lane.
We did. They ran 5 streaks there. The way we slipped in, I thought they were going to try to get a screen out of it.
Yeah,
but,
I did too.
That was not the case. Good pressure from the herd there.
And Mills did a good job of just throwing it down the field, making sure it went out of bounds, where Adam Nairn made one of his better catches of the year. 2nd and 10, Dumas. Demons at their own 30. We are just underway here in Dumas tonight. This time they've got a running back lined up in the pistol behind Mills, but he throws a little hitch screen out to the left. It's complete. He breaks the tackle 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Finally run out of bounds. That's the big wideout, Blake Robinson. Robinson's got a 30-yard gain to the Hereford 40.
Yeah, Dumas just executing the screen perfectly there. Had a good block outside. Our guys kind of.
We took a bad angle out there.
Took a bad angle in, and he was able to bust it outside for a big gain.
White Faces defensively, we've got Arredondo and Cisneros, two of the linebackers. Sugard out here on the near side as well. Palacios on the far side. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 40. Here's a give and a tackle for a loss. Great job that time by the White Faces. Raymond Estrada. There is a flag on the play.
Kind of an interesting spot for the flag. He threw it way back. And
let's see what the call is. Coach Naran is not happy at all. He's calling offside against the White Faces. Adam very, very animated here. Flag was thrown out, as Lane said, about 10 yards back behind the line of scrimmage. A strange place for it.
It was.
Well, now they pick it up, and it's second down and 12. So I don't know what the flag was. It's 2nd down and 12. The White Faces are much happier. Here's Mills to throw underneath. Got it complete, but a good tackle in the open field by the White Faces, swarming the football at the 35. About a 7-yard pickup. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Subaldeo was there along with the White Faces' Adriel Martinez. Well, they threw it a little underneath us that time, Lane. We had to come up and cover, and they got 7 on the play and got them back to a manageable 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, the quick slant there worked for him. We need to get an early stop. That'd be big for the White Face D right here.
Jara's the tailback. He hadn't carried it yet, but nope, no chance here. He's going to throw it, swing it out to him on the left side. Cisneros is there. Cisneros won't go away. Great play in the open field. Loss of 1. It'll be 4th down and 6. A superb tackle by Cisneros on the little swing pass. 4th and 6. They're in 4-down territory, I believe, Lane, at the Hereford 36. Too far for a field goal, too close for a punt.
I think so.
Play comes in. Mills looks over to the far side. Big play early on. 9:50 left first quarter. Dumas at the Hereford 36. 4th down and 6. White Faces defenders get set. Mills out of the pistol. Going to throw it here. You just have to absolutely bet money. Not going to run it, even though he's got the tailback back behind him. And again, swung it to the tailback on that last play. But now on 4th down and 6, Dumas has to take a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. No score. We're back in 60 seconds.
Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metalwork, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
All right, 9:28 left first quarter, 4th and 6. Dumas from the Hereford 36. Mills back to throw. Here comes the rush. He pulls it down. He throws long. He's got a man there. Oh, my goodness.
He caught it.
He caught that ball with a defender hanging on him for a touchdown. What a catch by Robinson.
Wow.
In the end zone. I thought the ball was overthrown. He was covered like a blanket, and instead he makes a one-handed catch, and it's 6-0. Gosh, that was a bad decision all around. They needed 6 for a first down. He threw to a covered receiver, and Robinson bailed out the quarterback.
Yeah, he sure did, Tom. I mean, going to the ground, reaching out with one hand, pulling it in.
I thought we were going to get a flag. We didn't get a flag, but Dumas got the touchdown, and they'll try the point after as Saldana is out to kick. He's the sophomore. 9:21 left in the quarter. A 4th down conversion. The kick is up. It is good. 7-0 Dumas. Back in 1 minute.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, we are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
All right, we've got Suboldea back deep for the White Faces along with Sosa. The kick is to Ethan. He's got it at the 10, straight up the field, the 15, the 20, picking his way across the 25. He's going to come to rest around the 27. It'll be 1st and 10 for the White Faces, down 7-0. I'm telling you, folks, we played that series of downs. We gave up the 30-yard play to put it the Hereford 40, then held them 3 downs, covered that well on 4th down. Again, they all count, but that's not where you'd want the quarterback throwing the ball. And he throws it, and it's complete for a touchdown. So there you go. All right, here we go with Bell at the quarterback slot for the first time starting a ball game tonight. As Carbajal comes out over the ball, we're in a tight formation. Kobe's the running back. Hereford's first possession of the night, down a touchdown. Bennett on 1st down, gives it away to Kobe. Left side, he gets maybe 1. A whole host of orange and black. Mm-hmm. They're going to make us throw it and beat them that way, Lane. I mean, they're just going to creep up there and not let Kobe run. That's going to be their strategy, I'm sure. No gain, 2nd down 10. Whiteface's big offensive line. I mean, we've got some guys up there, Torres and Riojas, Aparicio. They're big old boys. But Dumas is in tight. 4-man front for the Demons. Whiteface is on 2nd and 10. Bricks goes in motion. Fake it. Rolls right. Throws to Bricks. Oh, he overthrows him. Bricks was open over on the right side. And probably a little bit of extra energy there on Bennett's part. And he just overthrew him. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it may take a series for Bennett to kind of settle in here today and the Whitefaces as a whole, but need to move the football here.
Aaron Miller in now. Miller is out at one of the wide receivers. Pierce Valdez, the other here on the near side. Then Bricks and Luke on the right side for the Whitefaces on 3rd down and 10. Bennett sees Kobe in motion. He's straight back. There's a 3-man rush. He's got time. He throws over the middle, overthrown, intercepted at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and tripped up around the 17-yard line. Well, when you throw over the middle and overthrow, that's always a bad outcome, and it's an intercept. And suddenly, with 8:25 left in the first quarter, Dumas is at the Hereford 17, 18-yard line, leading 7-0 with a 1st down and 10.
Yeah, that was Balbuena on the intercept, and he and Robinson, I believe, have already been playing both ways here today. They've
got 5 guys, I think, that start both ways for them. And, some good athletes back there, and he's one of them, Balbuena, certainly. And he just played center field that time. The pass was overthrown, and it is 1st and 10, Dumas from the Hereford 17 is actually where it's spotted. 8:25 left first quarter. Mills brings them up. See if the defense can rise up here. Mills on 1st down alone, runs a little counter. They run a reverse. Whitefaces are there, but they turn the corner, and to the 15, 10, 5 touchdown. We were in good shape and, again, got out-cornered, if you will. And the Demons run a double reverse for a touchdown and lead 13-0 with 8:17 left in the first quarter. And couldn't have been a worse start for the Whitefaces, quite honestly.
Yeah, we were completely fooled there. Fox taking it all the way to the house, and got to wake up here, Tom. We can't get can't dig ourselves too deep.
That turnover, I mean, just kind of the momentum of that, and then they come out and run a double reverse, and we're really in pretty good shape. We're out there and we get blocked. We kind of get inside and get blocked, and that was all she wrote. The kick's down and up. This one is good. Just got through. 14-0 Dumas. We're back in 1 minute.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Level up your breakfast at McDonald's with a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a delicious caramel frappe. Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Start here. AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
I wanted to be a nurse for years. Amarillo College helped me get there. I had a job lined up even before I graduated. With my degree from AC, I can go anywhere and do anything.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here. AC. Go anywhere.
High end over end kick, fielded back at the 10-yard line by the White Faces. It's Subuldea back to the 20, and Ethan this time to the 25, down in a heap. It'll be 1st and 10 Hereford, and down 14-0 now. Imperative that we move the ball here and get something out of it, I think, Lane.
Yeah, the past couple weeks we've really had some good success on those quick slant routes, and just got to chip away and get a few first downs and get something rolling for us here.
Bennett just needs to hit a little something to settle him down. Ian Fuentes at the tackle on the far side for the White Faces as they come out on first down. 3 receivers to the left. 8:09 remaining first quarter. We're down 2 touchdowns in less than 4 minutes. Kobe left side. Kobe hit. Kobe not get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Whiteface leading rusher has got 2 carries for 0 yards here in the first quarter. Now, actually lost a yard back to the 24. It's 2nd down and 11. And again, I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but until we show them we can throw the football down the field, they're just going to crowd up there and dare us to throw it. Bennett out of the shotgun. He's got Brick split out to the right side here on 2nd and 11. Give it off to Kobe running right. He gets a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now, as Dumas again played it well on the inside there. The tackle by the Demons, Cody Austin. It will be 3rd down and 9. And another big play right here. Bricks over the near side. He'll split out this way. The 6'3 junior wide out. Pierce out to the right side. Got 2 wide outs and then 2 running backs in this formation to give a little protection, I think, to Bennett. Here comes the 4-man rush. He's straight back. He's looking. He throws the screen underneath to Luke, and Luke is dropped for a yard, maybe 2-yard loss. They just sniffed that thing out. The linebacker stayed right with Luke. That was Kelton Dill, a sophomore linebacker. And we've got to punt it away with 6:43 left in the quarter, down 2 touchdowns. Bennett is the kicker. That was our first completion, but it was for a -2 yards. So we've had the ball now twice, and not much to show for it. Down 14-0. Bennett kicking, double safeties back for the Demons at their own 40. Low snap, but he's got it. He fumbles it, and now he's going to be tackled back at the 10. Fumbled the snap. By the time he picked it up, tried to kick it away, there were 3 Demons on top of Bennett. And the Demons, just the Whiteface's nightmare start just gets worse. We haven't played half the first quarter. We're down 14, and Dumas has a 1st and 10 at the Hereford 11. Oh, my goodness. Dream up your worst Halloween nightmare, and this is it, football-wise. Mills brings the Demons up. Whiteface defensive unit back out there yet again, trying to find a way to get a stop right here and get a little momentum, a little something for the guys in orange and maroon and white. Here's the tailback, fumbles it, and he gets back on the fumble. Nope, still loose. Whitefaces might have gotten it. They did. The Whitefaces got the fumble. The ball was mishandled on the handoff to the tailback. Wow. The Whitefaces come up with the ball, and maybe, just maybe, that's the spark we need back at the 18-yard line. Loss of 7, but more importantly, a loss of the football. Back at the 18-yard line it is. Wow. Well, it was just a sloppy handoff between Mills and the tailback, Jara. The ball was on the ground. Jara jumped on it. I thought he had it, and then the ball squirted away, and Hereford winds up with it. And Bennett leads them back out. Again, Kobe, the running back. 3 wideouts in this first down formation for the White Faces. With a tight end here to the near side, that's Harmon. Here's the fake to tailback, throwing it deep, underthrown and intercepted at the 35, back to the 30, cut in front that time of the intended receiver, Pierce. No, it wasn't. It was Miller intended, and it was intercepted by Dumas, their second pick of this quarter. White Faces' second turnover, and right back to the Demons. The ball goes this time at their 30. Well, it was just a little late getting there. The receiver was open, but the ball was a little late, a little underthrown, and he cut in front of it. And it's another Demon possession, this time at the Hereford 30, and we've got just over 6 minutes left in the opening quarter. Wide side of the right, they bring a man in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Mills is hit and dropped on the line of scrimmage. Good defense again.
Alonzo busting through the line there and hanging on to Mills to get the tackle.
No gain. Mills a good runner, and Caden a great job. We talked about him in the pregame. Caden and Eli kind of setting the tone out there defensively for the White Faces. Caden playing at the defensive end here on the near side. We've got Betson on the nose. And then on the far side over for the White Faces at the defensive tackle is Raymond Estrada. Second down and 10, Dumas from the Hereford 30. Up 14-0, the Demons are. And there's a flag. And this is going to be a delay of game or a motion, one of the two. It's a motion against Dumas. It'll be 2nd and 15. I'll tell you, we're down 14-0. You're going to think I'm kind of crazy here, but the defense has kind of gotten, off to a steady start here. I mean, they've given up a couple of big plays, but they've really played better than the 14-0 score would indicate. But the Demons have it 2nd and 15 now. Got a little bitty receiver split out here to the right. That's Colt Fox. He's a junior. He's 5'6". He's in the slot on the right side. Here's the pitch. This is a lateral out to Jara. Jara breaks a tackle inside the 30. Jara down to the 25. And he's about, 5 yards short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down upcoming, 10-yard play. It's a lateral, actually, a running play for Jara because that was a backward pass. I don't know if they meant to do that or not. That's a dangerous play.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Threw it way behind him. Way behind, backward lateral. A pitch, or a pass, not a pitch. It is 3rd and 5, Dumas from the Hereford 24-yard line. 3rd and about 4, we'll call it. They're in the pistol again. Jara, the tailback, behind Mills. Jara moves early, but they don't call it. Mills under pressure, throws into traffic, and we drop the intercept. Oh, my goodness. Ethan is beating himself in the head. It hit him right in the hands, and he couldn't make the catch, and it's 4th and 4. Well, Mills is, he can throw the football, but that wasn't a great pass right there, and Ethan had a chance. But now Dumas has another chance. They've got it 4th and 4 at the Hereford 24. We're down 14-0. We're in the first quarter here in Dumas. Wide side left. Mills has got 3 receivers that way. He's going to throw it to the right. He's got a man there. He makes the catch. He steps out of bounds. He's got a first down by about a yard to spare, as the reception was made by Balbueno. And it's 1st and 10. So, man, it's the little things, we have a chance to pick one off there. We don't, and they make the first down, and now they've got it 1st and 10 at the Hereford 19. Dumas is not really, they've got, 4 first downs here in this first quarter, 4:16 left in the quarter. There's a flag on Dumas again, as the Demons, they're looking over to the sideline to get the signal, but they're moving all over the place. And it's a 5-yard walk-off. It's 1st and 15. Come on, defense. Let's make a play here, guys. We've had a fumble recovery, a near intercept. We could use one right here. Sugart and Eli and Cisneros. They're at the linebacker positions. And that's Sosa out, split on the split receiver out to the left side. Out of the shotgun, gonna throw, slant pass, it's complete, great catch inside the 20 down to about the 16. Again, I'll tell you what, that guy's got superb hands. That's Robinson. I mean, that ball, I thought that ball was gonna be intercepted. Honestly,
Palacios think it was Palacios was riding him pretty well.
He was. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9, only a 6-yard pickup there after the 5-yard penalty on 1st down. So 2nd down and 9 for the Demons as they're deep in Hereford territory. The scoreboard keeps changing the pictures, and we can't tell you the time in the quarter. 3:36 it is now. Here's the give right side. Jara's hit. He spins away from one tackler, but only down to the 15. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That's Schugert, Eli in on the tackle. Ethan got a piece of it too. It's 3rd down, about 6. We're playing hard, folks. We're playing hard. We need a play right here. 4-down territory, obviously, leading 14-0. The Demons are with 3:10 left in the first quarter. Just watching the white-face sideline here, and I mean, you can imagine, just not much enthusiasm right there at the moment. We're back on our heels. Mills out of the gun from the white-face 15-yard line. 3rd down play, fake it, throws it underneath to Robinson. Robinson inside the 5, still on his feet, cuts outside to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Robinson made about 3 men miss. He came on a slant across the middle, and Robinson gets his 2nd touchdown reception, and that was all Robinson. That was nothing, had nothing to do with the throw.
It was.
It had simply Blake Robinson written all over it. 20-0 with 2:45 left in the quarter, and the point after upcoming. What a start. What a start. And again, the defense is, they played well. They gave up a 4th down conversion, and then they missed a couple of tackles, and Robinson took it in the end zone. It's 20-0, point after upcoming. 2:45 left in the quarter. Snaps down, kicks up. It's far enough. 21-0 Dumas, back in 1 minute.
Texans, let's talk. Why should you be forced to choose between first-class service and Texas-sized resources? You shouldn't. First Financial Bank gives you both. A personalized touch and strong financial foundation. No more compromising. Whether it's to fuel your startup dreams, cover short-term business expenses, or take your existing business to the next level, First Financial has your business lending needs in mind. Texans, let's get banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
2:45 left first quarter. Whiteface is down 21-0. Kick by Dumas is to Subaldea again at the 15. Ethan to the 20. 25, he's hit in the backside, and he'll go down just short of the 25, I think. Whitefaces will get it for what, the 4th time here in this first quarter, looking for our first down.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Tom, just need to stay out there for a while and get the defense a rest here, get a few first downs, and see if we can get something rolling.
Get a little confidence, because right now our confidence is about as low as a snake's belly. Bennett trots back out there again, his first start on the Whiteface varsity. He's got Luke and Brick split out to the right. He's got Pierce and Aaron split out to the left. Kobe's the running back. Kobe has negative yardage in his first 2 carries. He gets it again, runs off the right side. This time he's going to ease his way out to about the 27-yard line. Gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Little better hole there for Kobe, a little better blocking on the line. And again, I mean, 3 possessions here. It's early in the game. We just need to settle in and find something.
3 receivers out to the right side. That's the wide side of the field. Pierce is split out to the left side for the Whitefaces. Here's the throw. Complete underneath to Aaron. He is hit immediately. Gain up to about the 32. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. As that's our second completion and first one down the field tonight. 1:52 and counting in the first quarter. Whitefaces bring Jusko back in, which means we'll likely run the football here on 3rd down and 2 from our 32-yard line. Need to reach the 34. We're in the tight formation. Dumas is in tight defensively. Kobe's got it. Kobe's hit. He lunges forward. He may have gotten it just on sheer effort. Great effort by Kobe, and it is a white-face first down.
All right.
Comes with 1:26 left in the first quarter. First down of the night for the white faces. Let's see if that'll kind of loosen us up a little bit. Just go out, and Miller back in. 1:14 left in the quarter. Again, the white faces without Caleb Ramirez, and also without Isaac Dominguez, the wide receiver who's had shoulder surgery, having shoulder surgery. I don't know. Maybe he had it yesterday.
I think it was this week.
Yeah, it was this week. Inside a minute to play, first quarter. Bennett has him 1st and 10. Fakes it, gonna throw. Looking deep. Got Bricks out there. Overthrows him at the 40. Just missed him. Robinson is covering Bricks. So they've got their best on our best, and it is 2nd down and 10. Bricks has got a couple of inches on him, but Robinson, we've already seen, can
play.
He can play football. He can. He's a senior. He's a 3-year starter, and he's got Bricks. There's no flip-flopping or anything. He's got Bricks every play. 2nd and 10, 48 seconds left, first quarter. Good idea. Went deep, just overthrew him just a tad, as Bennett lines him up on 2nd down from the 34 of Hereford. Give it back inside to Kobe. Kobe runs left side. He is hit maybe a yard to the 35. It'll be 3rd down and 9. We just can't.
Tough sledding, yep.
Yeah, we just can't. I mean, again, until they kind of respect the fact that we can throw it on them, they're just going to stay in there tough. And it's hard for the offensive lineman to get them blocked down there. Carbajal, the center for the White Faces, as the offensive unit looks over here to the near side to get the play. Manuel Riojas. Tackle here on the near side. Next door to him is the big guard, Aparicio. This is a 3rd and 9 play. Bricks is wide to the left. Now he goes in motion, but Robinson goes with him. Now he pulls up, runs across the middle, looking for Bricks. Overthrows him and almost intercepted again. Missed Bricks. Bricks that time came back in motion. Robinson didn't have him, and he was open, but we just missed him. And the quarter ends, Hereford down 14-0. We're back with period 2 in 1 minute.
Back in 60 seconds.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
At Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, people come first. And that's not just a saying, it's how we've done business since 1936. From checking and savings to loans and more, we offer a full lineup of financial services at both our Hereford and Dimmitt locations. We've been helping families, individuals, and businesses reach their financial goals for nearly a century. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're an owner. Just like our athletes on the field and the court, at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, teamwork makes the dream work. Become part of our team today. Go Herd.
Back here in Dumas, boomed away by Bennett. Ball received at the 35, back to the 40, 45, to the 50, into Hereford territory at the 40. Finally run out of bounds. The return by Dunham, the coach's sophomore son. He caught it in traffic and just made a 360 and spun away from us. And even though we got a good punt and got it away, Dumas gets great field position at the Hereford 43-yard line, up 21-0, just underway at the second quarter.
Yeah, to go back to your point, I mean, defense really playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Can't give up those big plays, and we could find a way to force a turnover here.
Yeah. Yep. Dumas with the ball at the Hereford 43, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mills, the quarterback. 4-man front for the White Faces. Mills gives it to Jara running right side. He gets to the corner, and he will not get any further. Brought down on a great open field tackle out there by the White Faces. Cisneros. Great play by Cisneros. Jara's a pretty good-sized guy. He's probably 190, 200 and something.
On his better play earlier, he just kind of had the full steam ahead,
Yeah.
and there was really no chance for several of our defenders.
Adam down on the sideline doing the photography work tonight. Anastasia off to our left up here with the video. It is 2nd down and a dozen for the Demons from the Hereford 45. Mills back to throw. He's got all day. A flag's down. Mills is in trouble. He's hit. He's going to be dropped for a loss back at midfield. Let's see what the flag's about. The tackle was by Raymond Estrada. Great play by him. But we got a flag.
It's going to be against us here.
Is it? No, I think it's against Dumas.
Sideline warning.
Yep. Dumas' sideline was out too far, and there's no penalty. But the play stands. The loss is back to the 49. Great play there.
Yeah, Estrada finishing him off there.
It's going to be 3rd down and 18 now. The Whitefaces have a chance to make the Demons punt it back. Down 21-0 Hereford is. Early second quarter, 10:58 left till the half. Here in Dumas tonight. Again, as the dark is upon us, the Whitefaces trying to come up with a big 3rd down play. 3-man front here. Mills to throw. We bring blitzers. Mills runs away. Rolling right, throws on the run. Got a man down there. The pass is knocked away. Great play in the secondary that time by the Whitefaces. I think that's Martinez, was it? Nope. Yep. In any event, it's incomplete. It's 4th down. And the ball was knocked down that time by the Whitefaces' Lucio Cifuentes. Great play by Lucio. And Dumas has to kick it away for the first time tonight.
It's going to be Robinson to punt here.
Well, Robinson, I mean, he's going to sell popcorn and he'll lead the band at the half, I'm pretty sure. 10:36 left in the half. Dumas up 21-0. Punts from their 49. Good snap. Robinson one step. Booms it away. Ball going to hit. We're going to let it bounce, and it's going to roll inside the 10, roll dead around the 5-yard line. We were a little leery of fielding it down there deep, and Dumas winds up with Hereford pinned to the 5-yard line, 95 yards away, trailing 21-0 here in the early second quarter. Lost about 10 yards there by not fielding the punt. And again, the Whitefaces now, let's see, offensively, we've got 1 first down in the ball game. Cindy, is that right? And we're deep in our own territory. And as we line up, Kobe's the running back. We've got 4 wideouts. And Bennett will take the snap in the end zone for this first down play for the Whitefaces. Takes it, fakes it, gives it to Kobe. Runs right, finds a hole. He's at the 15, the 20, and out to the 21. Great little stutter step by Kobe Goodlow, and the Whitefaces have a first down in their first real offensive surge of the night.
Yeah, Goodlow just being patient back there and letting the hole develop for him.
1st and 10, Hereford now out to the 21. That was a 16-yard pickup. Rolling left, throws it underneath. It's complete out to about the 26-yard line. That was Luke on the catch. And the Whitefaces pick up about 5 on first down, 2nd down, and 5. Got a little something going. The run by Kobe gives us a little juice, and the Whitefaces now look over here to the near side to get the signal. Javen Torres, one of the Whiteface offensive linemen. Those guys, big old dudes up front there. Ian Fuentes here on this outside right side. That's the wide side of the field. 2nd and 5. 3 receivers are out this way. In motion now goes Miller. Give it back inside to Kobe. He's in the backfield. He can't do anything with it. He tries to find a little room and instead goes down back at the 25. He loses a yard, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Little delay, and they're too quick, Lane. We just can't run the delays, I don't think. Just got a lot of quickness out there the Demons do, and they're very, very aggressive defensively. Come really hard all the time. 3rd down throwing situation. 4 wide outs. 8:52 left till the half. 21-0 Dumas. Hereford from their own 24-yard line. Rolling right is Bennett. He looks. He throws it out here. It's nowhere near the mark. It's 4th down. We'll punt it away. He tried to hit Pierce. Pierce was well covered. In fact, he rolled this way. He had 2 receivers, and both of them were covered like a blanket. 8:41 left in the half, and the Demons will get it back. Balbuena back along with Dunham. They're the two return men. Waiting about the 45 of Dumas. Bennett will punt it away from around his own 10-yard line. 8:41 remaining in the half. Whitefaces have 3 turnovers in this first half. Bennett gets the snap, gets the kick away.
Good kick.
Good punt. Fielded by Balbuena back at the 40, and down he goes. Great coverage by the Whitefaces.
Yeah, Palacios there on the coverage.
Yeah, Palacios along with Trey Castillo. And Dumas will take over with 8:33, 37 yards, no return. Dumas has it at their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Well, what are we doing here? The Whitefaces have backed away now. Don't know what the referee's got some kind of call here that I missed. Offsides against Dumas. We'll take that penalty, so that'll be tacked on to the end of the return. That'll put them back to the 33-yard line with 8:33 left in the first half. Whitefaces trail 21-0. Dumas has got a couple of scoring touchdown passes and then the reverse. That's the way they've scored the 3 touchdowns. Honestly, the Whitefaces defensively, as I've said, have played pretty well. But well, now they've got it 35. That turned out to be a 3-yard penalty, and it's 1st and 10 Dumas at their 35. 8:33 left till halftime. Mills has them in the pistol with the tailback back behind him a couple of yards. Wide side left on 1st down. Mills gives it to Jara. He runs up the middle, and he runs into a heap of Whitefaces, among them Raymond Estrada, who's playing the game of his life right tonight. Eli was there. Betson was there. Not Betson, I'm sorry. That's not Betson. Indeed, that's Ethan Perez.
Yep.
2nd down and 9. Gosh, we played better, honestly, folks, defensively than we played in a while, and we're down 21-0. That probably doesn't make much sense to you back at home, but it's a fact, Jack. 2nd and 9, wide side left, inside 8 minutes to play first half. Miller out of the gun. The Whitefaces at home next Friday night against Canyon. Miller rolls left. Here's Alonzo all over him, and he had not got time to do anything with it. Kind of throws it away out here, trying to throw it to his little slot back, Fox. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Great pressure from
Yeah,
Caden there.
yeah.
Well, we got a late flag here in the secondary,
Okay.
Tom. That's
Oh.
not what we want.
3rd and 9. Whitefaces kind of back up. I fear that's going to be against the guys in maroon and white. Man, that was good defense by the Whitefaces. Holding against Hereford.
Yep.
And so that's an automatic 1st down for the Demons. Gets them out of a hole. Instead of 3rd and 9, they have it 1st and 10. That's a 15-yard holding penalty. All the way to the Hereford 49-yard line. I'll be darned. So it is 1st and 10 Dumas. Coach Nairn wants to know what the call was from the official here on the near side. Gosh, it was, again, great defense by the Whitefaces, but it's for naught. 1st and 10 Dumas from the Hereford 49. Mills gives it to Jara, right side. He tries to get outside. He can't get there. Boy, what a job again. That is the Whitefaces' secondary performer, Lucio Cifuentes, the junior. He makes him stop for no gain. He gets some help from Alonzo and others, but he made the play. 7:30 till the intermission, 2nd and 10, Dumas. Demons look to the far side where they get the play signal in there. Again, Dumas scored on their first possession. They intercepted a pass and scored 1 play later. They intercepted another pass and scored 4 plays later. 2nd down, 10. Give it to Jara. Jara's got a little hole up the middle. He makes a couple miss. He's to the Hereford 42-yard line. He's hit by Eli along the way, but he got a nice gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. 6:56 left in the half. 3rd and 4 for the Demons. A short 4. It's closer to 3 probably. The ball is at the Whiteface 43-yard line. They need to gain the 40-yard line, so it really is. Then just inside the 40, a long 3. 3rd down. Mills with 2 running backs now and 2 wideouts in this formation as he's in the gun from the Hereford 43. Gonna throw it. Throws it wrong. Got Robinson wide open, and Robinson dropped it. Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. Robinson gave us a little fake, went over the middle, hit him right in the hands, and the guy that we've raved about shows he's human too, and he drops it, and we're thankful. It's 4th and 3. That would have been a touchdown.
Absolutely.
There was nobody between him and the goal line except a bunch of green turf. 4th and 3, they'll go for it from the Hereford 43. They've converted on 4th down twice, Cindy? Once. Twice in this first half. 6:25 left to go. 4th and 3 from the Hereford 43. Mills going to throw again. Straight back. Now he's going to take off. Mills throws it on the run. Got a man open. It's Jara. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. Knocked down by a nice tackle by the Whitefaces linebacker Cisneros, but it's more than enough for a first down all the way down to the Hereford 29.
Yeah, again, the Whitefaces bringing the pressure there, flushing Mills out, but he was able to find the open man. And Jara, once he gets it, pretty athletic guy out there.
And Mills could have run for the first down. I was really kind of glad to see him throw it. You can drop it, or you can miss, but neither of those happened. It's a first down. From the Hereford 29, inside 6 minutes to play first half. Wide side left. Mills gives it to right side. They just run a little dive play. Whitefaces again. Play it well up front defensively. Good job by the defensive front of the Whitefaces. That once again, I hate to just keep calling his name, but Estrada's there again along with Perez. 2nd down and 9. 5:30 left in the half. Dumas up 21-0 over the Whitefaces. We have not, quite honestly, threatened in this ball game. Only 2 first downs in this first half. I had the ball probably, I don't know, Cindy keeps up with that in a weird sort of way, but we've had it maybe 4 or 5 minutes in the whole first half. 5:11 left in the half. 2nd down and 9 out of the pistol. Give it on the right side. That's Jar, big hole. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. Cuts back at the 10. Still on his feet down around the 5. We finally ride him to the turf. About the 6-yard line. Tackled down there.
Sube all day on the tackle. Yeah.
Ethan got him down, but he just kind of had to jump on his back and ride him to the ground. And now the Demons are 6 yards away from widening a 21-0 lead. 4:48 and counting first half of play. No Mighty Maroon Band here tonight. We will try to get old Dandy Don on the phone if he hadn't drifted off here in the first half and talk to him at halftime. But Whiteface is in deep trouble here with Mills and the Demons at the Hereford 6. Mills gives it to Jura right up the middle. He walks into the end zone untouched, and it is 27-0 Dumas with the point after upcoming. 4:27 till intermission time. Those 6 people carrying the Demons flags that run after every touchdown are going to be worn out here in a minute. Running up in front of the stands on the far side. Tomorrow, Whiteface volleyball. Lady Whitefaces close out the season against the league-leading
Lady Raiders.
Lady Raiders of Randall High. Coach Carly Morrison, former Whiteface assistant coach, and here's the kick down and up, 28-0 Dumas. We're back in a minute.
Did you know that all prepaid funeral plans are transferable? If you purchased a prepaid funeral plan through another funeral home, you are not in any way obligated to use that funeral home in your time of need. The Texas Department of Banking and the Texas Department of Insurance allow individuals to change funeral homes and use a funeral home of their choice. Allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home and our licensed funeral directors to explain the easy process of transferring your funeral plan. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Texas Hedge Risk Management helps farmers and cattle feeders manage their risk. Bottom lines are important, and you can protect the equity you are building in your operation, all while having a plan for market fluctuations. Give Lauren Urbanzik a call at 806-484-1214 or visit texashedgerisk.com. We understand that being highly adaptable in an ever-changing market is what's really important. texashedgerisk.com.
All right, Dumas ready to kick it off, leading 28-0, 4:27 left in the half. Ball this time's coming to Sosa, but it goes into and out the backside of the end zone. Hereford will start from the 25. 4:27 left in the half, trailing 28-0 to the Demons.
Looking at their roster, Jara junior, and it looks like maybe a twin set of younger brothers on the team as well. A couple sophomores that are Jara. One of those was the other running back that joined him in the backfield at one point in that last series.
He's they're underclassmen. The quarterback Mills is a junior. I mean, they've got a lot of young people playing there. A couple of sophomores starting on the offensive line. Hereford starts at their own 25, down 28-0. Two backs in the backfield with Bell. He takes the snap. He gives it off. There is nothing there for Kobe, and he loses a yard back to the 24 as Dumas comes swarming in. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Okay, that was okay. Was not Kobe that time. Instead, it was Alex Albina, the junior running back. They do mark him back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Whitefaces send Miller and Valdez over to the right side as receivers, the left side. 2nd down and 10. Rolling right is Bennett, looking to throw. Throws it underneath, complete again to Luke, but again a short gain as the sophomore has it out to about the 28-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. What we do when we roll out, and I mean we're rolling out for reasons I know, but there's only 2 receivers there. I mean it really shortens what Dumas has to cover defensively. And we're rolling right, and they've got Robinson among those on the coverage out here. And Luke and Bricks are the 2 wideouts on this right side. 3:15 left in the half. 3rd down and 7 for the Whitefaces. Bell, here comes the rush. Throws over the middle, got Bricks and it's complete.
Hold on to it.
2-man hit him, and they finally get him down up around the 46-yard line. Come on. Let's end this thing here. Up to the 48-yard line he goes. 1st and 10, Hereford. Big play there, throwing the football. 3 minutes left first half. 1st and 10, Hereford.
Bricks under a little coverage, but having the strong hands, holding on to that one, a big game for the Whitefaces.
If you can get it close to him, I'm telling you, he can catch the football, and he's a big target. He's out to the right. Robinson's on him. 2:45 left in the half. Hereford at their own 48, down 28-0. Just need to get in that end zone. Here's Alex left side, and he's got maybe a yard to the 49. Clock becoming a factor now. 2:25 left in the half. Hereford does have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, we need to get a playoff here before this 2-minute stop and use that as a timeout.
2:18 left in the half. Play coming in from the Whiteface sideline, but we don't seem in any hurry.
It doesn't look like we're going to.
I think we're going to wait and snap it after the 2-minute timeout. Hereford down 28-0. 2 minutes left in the half. Back in 60 seconds.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're in the market for a new Chevy or GMC for personal needs or a fleet replacement, see what 5-star sales and service means at Stevens 5-Star in Hereford. Work trucks, family SUVs, and daily drivers. For your next Chevy or GMC, visit Stevens 5-Star in Hereford or online at stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
2nd down and 9, Hereford. Minute 50. Well, the clock's running and shouldn't be. Minute 58 left in the first half. Bennett rolls right. He throws it long out here for Pierce, and Pierce covered on the near side by Dunham. Dunham pushed him away, and
he sure did.
Whiteface coaches wanted an interference call, but didn't get it. 3rd down and 9. Pierce was running down this right side about 20 yards down the field, and Dunham was with him, but Dunham then just shoved him as the ball came along. And
didn't even turn around and look at it either. We've seen a flag thrown on that all year.
Yep. It is 3rd down and 9 now. Hereford, a minute 53 left in the half. They trail 28-0. The Whitefaces have it on the far hash mark, the wide side to their right. Bell, the quarterback, as he has been all night. 1:53 left in the half. 3rd and 9. In motion now goes the wideout, and there's a flag. No time call for Hereford before they could snap it. We'll take a 30-second break. It'll be 3rd and 9 Hereford when we come back in 30 seconds.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
All right, it is 3rd down and 9 Hereford. There's 1:53 seconds left in the first half. The Whitefaces trail 28-0. They have the ball, 3rd down and 9 at their 49-yard line. Cindy thinks it's a trick play, Lane. Are you ready for a trick play?
I'll take a trick play. If it's going to work for us, we'll take it for sure.
We need a workable trick play. There's Isaac and Caleb are down around the 30-yard line, both in street clothes for the Whitefaces, unfortunately, here tonight. Bennett now trying to find the mystery here on 3rd down. Rolls right. He's looking, throws it. It's complete to his tight end, Luke, down to the 35. It's a Whiteface first down on about a 17-yard gain, and the Whitefaces have a first down with 1:47 left first half.
Yeah, Harmon and Bricks both running about a 15, 20-yard stop there, and Luke finding a little hole in the secondary and coming open.
1st and 10 from the 35 of Dumas. The clock running with 1:30 left in the half. The Whitefaces with 3 timeouts if needed. Bennett back to throw. Here comes a late blitzer. He stumbles. He's hit. He's down. He lost a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Now the clock becomes a little bit of a factor. Again, we've got the timeouts here, but we're going to be inside a minute when we snap it again. We're not really getting plays off very rapidly here tonight. And with a minute left in the first half, we're still huddled up. 2nd down and 11, down 28-0. Clock now down to 55 seconds. Remaining first half. Whitefaces wide side left. They send 2 receivers out to the left. Clock now down to 45 seconds left in the half. In motion goes Bricks. Give it back inside to Avina. He runs right side. He gets a yard. It's 3rd down and 10. We got to take a timeout here with 37 seconds left. We've got 2 left. Nope, we don't. Clock running now down inside 30 seconds to play in the half. Whitefaces with a 3rd down and 10 from the 35. Got to hurry, guys. 2 timeouts left, and we're going to wind up taking them to the locker room with us. In motion now goes Miller. 15 seconds left in the half. Bennett rolls left looking to throw. Throws long out there. Got a man complete out of bounds. It's Bricks down around the 20-yard line, but now just 9 seconds left in the first half. Man.
Maybe 2 plays if you get one off quick.
Yeah, probably 2 plays, Lane, yep. Got to try to throw it in the end zone here, and then probably got to try to kick a field goal, honestly. It'd be about a 37-yard field goal here. We're down 28-0. Obviously, you'd like a touchdown, but and this has been our best drive of the night, but we let some seconds tick away here in the late going of this drive. Back to throw is Bennett. Sets up, throws the home run ball. Got a man out there, but it's way overthrown. Tried to get it to Bricks, and it was nowhere near the mark. Robinson was on him. And here comes the field goal unit. It'll be the final play of the first half, barring a penalty. It'll be a 37-yard field goal attempt for Pedro Garcia for the Whitefaces to try to get us on the board. Down 28-0, try to get us on the board before we go into halftime.
Yeah, we'll get the ball back. If we can get some points on the board here, be huge.
27-yard line, so a 37-yard field goal, far hash mark. Zubaldea's the holder. The snap's good. The kick is down and up. It is far enough. The kick is good. A 37-yard field goal by Pedro, and the Whitefaces trail 28-3 as they score on the final play of the first half. And while it's not much, folks, it's something. It gives the Whitefaces a little spring in their step as they head to the locker room, down by 25 points to the hosts from Dumas here tonight at intermission time. Again, no Mighty Maroon Band tonight. They've headed to Abilene. I guess Dumas is heading there in the morning. And so the Whiteface Band will not be performing here at halftime tonight. 28-3, Dumas on top. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Be back in Dumas in 2 minutes.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metal work, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling.
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, we are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
All right, welcome back to Dumas. It's halftime. It's 28-3 Dumas as the Demons have taken advantage of 3 Whiteface turnovers. Again, the Whitefaces have played pretty well defensively. Finally got our offense in gear on that last possession. Ran out of time, but kicked a 37-yard field goal to get on the board. And it's 28-3 Demons here at the halftime as the Whitefaces are in the locker room again. Chance to kind of gather themselves. We do get the second half kickoff, as Lane mentioned, and that will give us a chance to, if we can get on the board there, I mean, stranger things have happened, folks. They really have.
That's right. Come out and put a touchdown up.
Yeah.
10 points on the board, and you're back in a football game.
Yep. Well, speaking of back in the football game, one of the great footballers of all time, a guy who's been in the locker room several times, trailing 28-3 at the half. Just kidding, Coach. Coach Don Compton, how are you, Coach?
I ain't worth a dime. 28-3 is not what I was expecting, but let me tell y'all something.
Okay.
The first 21 points they had, I bet they didn't. I don't know what they had, but I bet they didn't have over 50 yards of offense.
They didn't have much, Coach. They sure didn't.
Yeah, we just, bless her heart, we just kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing pretty good on defense.
I think
we
so,
really
too.
are.
I do, too, Coach.
And old Bennett, he's just got to calm down. He's never played varsity quarterback in this kind of a situation. And he's scared. I mean, I don't want to say he's scared. He's nervous.
Yep.
And you got to expect that. And you got the linemen have really got to work hard in this kind of a game. And they're working hard.
Yeah.
But bless your heart, I feel for them because they're just, like I said, we got to quit turning the ball over. And we've got to somehow manage a little bit of a running game, and then let old Bennett throw it up there.
Yeah.
Keep the ball outside the numbers, and let him throw it up there. And old guys like old Bricks and Harmon, they'll go get it.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
Yeah, I think so, Coach. We've, the running game, we've got 26 yards here at the half total, and about 20 of that came on one carry by Kobe.
One run.
So
that's right.
The White Faces, we really, and again, what that does, as you know, what it does for Dumas and what it does for us, they just play uptight, try to dare us to throw the football, and gosh, they've got some guys back there, Robinson to name one, who can play in the secondary, and it makes it very difficult on us throwing the football.
I'll tell you one thing, something else I don't like. I don't like that stupid east-west field. I hate it. That ain't what football's all about, playing on the east-west field.
Right. Coach, I think George Oakes designed this field. I believe he did. I'm pretty sure.
Well, he probably did that when he was in high school at Dumas.
I think he did.
But I hate an east-west field. I never liked going to Dumas. And not because of that hospitality, they were always nice to us and all that. But as soon as I got off the bus and I remembered the field was east-west, I got in a bad mood.
Coach, I rode up here too many times with Kuby Kitchens. He was in a bad mood when we left Hereford. He didn't have to wait till he got up here. He hated the east-west field, and that's what we've got. Well, Coach, again, we've talked about this a couple of other times. Last week we were down 21-0 at the half. What do you say in the locker room? What do you do? What approach does the coaches take?
Well, you got to say, hey, guys, it's nothing to nothing. We gave them 21 points is what happened. And, it should be 7-3 at worst. So you got to talk to them in those terms. It's 7-3, and let's go get out there and make some things happen. Who knows what can happen? We get a couple of turnovers for an easy scores. Like Lane said, we're right back in the game.
Yep. We had I don't know how many yards in the last drive, Cindy. I'm curious there if you'll look that up while I'm looking at this. We had 88 yards in the first half. They had 169 to kind of point out what you said because of where they got the football on the field, not having far to go. We had 55 yards on the last drive, so we had 33 yards prior to that last drive of the first half. And just, we didn't have the ball long enough. The defense had to be out there too long, and, we just were not able to keep them out of the end zone when they had those golden opportunities down there. Credit to them. They converted a couple of fourth downs along the way, and that certainly aided their cause. We just we had a couple of turnovers, and then we fumbled that snap on the punt, which really is another turnover. And so, give them the ball 3 times down there, and you kind of see what you got going for you or going against you.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell y'all something else, and I know this is part of life, right? Part of the way it goes right now, but those guys miss that band.
Yeah.
The band is part of the program. Whether people want to admit it or not, the band is a big part of the football program.
I would agree.
Because they get you all excited. I love listening to the band before the game, during the game, after the game. It just excites the players.
Yep, I'm in your corner, Coach. I miss them too, but they're not here tonight, and so we'll just hear from the Dumas band here in a few minutes. Well, Coach, I hope you have a good rest of the night. Hope we can get going here in the second half.
Maybe we can. I hope so, too. Y'all are doing a good job.
All right, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Coach Don Compton visiting with us here at halftime, as is our custom on most nights, most Friday nights.
Honestly, Tom, see across the way, they've got all their buses and everything. Yeah. And a little bit extra half in the Abilene.
You know, really starting to get into a little rhythm. Bell making some good throws down the field. That's just all got to carry over now. And I do think that a score here on the opening drive of the second half is imperative for the Whitefaces.
I would agree. Whitefaces, Luke Harmon's caught 4 for 22 yards, 2 for 35 yards for Bricks, and 1 for 15 yards for Aaron Miller. For 5 yards, I beg your pardon, for Aaron Miller. He is number 15, I'm sorry. And the Whitefaces, just have got to find some rhythm. We've got to be able to throw the football and move it that way before we can run the football, I do believe, here tonight. We haven't been able to do that on a consistent basis in the first half. Hopefully we can here as we begin half number 2 in a minute.
Yeah, again, back to that last drive, once we kind of got a few balls downfield, they moved to just a 3-man rush, and our line did a pretty good job picking them up. So if we can just kind of carry that over into the second half here, it's still a tough ask and a long hill to climb, but not totally out of this one just yet.
Well, and again, I mean, I talk about this from time to time, but this is true, folks. It was true last week. It'll be true next week. Say we don't win the football game. What we need to do in the second half is find ourselves some kind of rhythm, some kind of momentum, because in all likelihood, Caleb's not going to be back next week. Now, maybe he will. I hope he will. I hope he can. But Bennett can do this. I mean, he's just got to have the confidence, I think, that he can do this. And if he could get some of that in the second half, and the offensive line, receivers, all that sort of stuff, could get a little of that juice, then, you go next Friday night and you beat, all we got to, I won't say all we've got to do, but what we've got to do is beat Canyon next Friday night. If we do that in Buffalo Bowl, then I think
we're probably looking at the postseason.
I think we're in the postseason, because Canyon, Canyon could only then have 2 wins, and we would have beaten them. So, that's kind of, that's where we'd be with all that.
Tom, just thinking back to receivers running good routes, some of it tonight is a timing deal, and that just comes from, Bennett getting thrown in here mid-season, and they're used to catching balls from Caleb, and maybe you work on some of that here in the second half. We had a couple deep throws where Bricks was open and just overthrow him a little bit. So, again, you work that timing out, and a couple scores could come easy for us.
Well, the Whitefaces trail 28-3. We're going to head back to the studios for a 60-second timeout. Second half kickoff coming here in just a few minutes. We're back in 1 minute.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
At Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, people come first. And that's not just a saying, it's how we've done business since 1936. From checking and savings to loans and more, we offer a full lineup of financial services at both our Hereford and Dimmitt locations. We've been helping families, individuals, and businesses reach their financial goals for nearly a century. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're an owner. Just like our athletes on the field and the court, at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, teamwork makes the dream work. Become part of our team today. Go Herd.
All right, back here in Dumas, we're just commenting on the crowd. There's not many Hereford folks in the stands here tonight, and what I just said, you may have heard me. I don't know if I said it on the air or not, but I'll say it again in case you missed it. If we had to fight our way out, it would be we'd need to call for some reinforcements from back home. We'd need George Oakes. We'd need Don Leverett. We'd need all those former Dumas Demons to come up here and help us get out of town. Of course, we're next door to Anastasia, and she and Adam are both Demons. And, in fact, they have a nephew, I think, playing on this Dumas team here tonight. I don't know who it is. I'll ask here in a minute. We'll see if we can tell you who he is. But the Whitefaces and are still in the locker room. The Demons have come back out, and we're awaiting the re-arrival of the White Faces. Actually, the scoreboard clock says 6 minutes and 20 seconds, so I don't know if we'll go that full length before we start the second half or not. We very well may.
Yeah, the officials coming back out too, so they may cut this down a little bit. With
Whiteface volleyball tomorrow at noon against again the district. Are they?
They're tied.
Are they tied? Okay.
They're tied with Canyon, and maybe even West Plains is in that too. I didn't look at all the last roundup after I think the last update I saw was from maybe Tuesday. Let me see if I can find something on that, Tom.
Okay, yeah. While Lane's looking at that, they've got the torches lit back down here at the, I have to think each time, at the east end of the field. And the Demons are gathered up there about to make their way back out again. Coach talked about this. Dumas plays really well here at home, too. That's another thing. Their home field is and that's something we've kind of lost, folks. I mean, since you're just listening back at home and you got to we don't our stands are pretty quiet at home, it seems to me, these days. And I know that we haven't had as much success as we have sometimes, but nonetheless, we need some noise makers up in the stands. We need some people that are screaming and hollering and cheering on the White Faces and all that sort of stuff. I think that's
getting rowdy.
Get rowdy. That's what we need to do. We don't need tortillas. We don't need to do that because that's Tech's gotten they've gotten reprimanded for that, and they can't do that anymore. So we'll see how that all works out.
An all-out ban on tortillas.
They were going to let them throw them, I think, the first possession of the first kickoff or something, and that's been changed. No more tortillas. They can throw tacos, I believe. Is that right?
Well, I saw if they threw it actually before the ball was kicked, it's outside of the game, so there's no fine or no warning or anything. So I don't know if they'll try to finagle something like that or not, but I think tomorrow they're gonna go for the all-out ban.
Yeah, tomorrow is Brigham Young. Is that right?
Tomorrow is a very bad Oklahoma State University
that's right,
team.
Yeah, it'll be like a junior college coming to town.
Hopefully that's what happens, Tom. So.
What about how is Morton? Is he well? Do we know?
I haven't seen the game day for this week, actually, so I couldn't tell you if he was on the injured list or not.
What did you find out on anything on the volleyball?
Yeah, so Canyon, Randall, and West Plains all at 11-2.
Okay.
Canyon and West Plains play tomorrow, and
so one of them.
So if Canyon beats West Plains, I think they'll end up tied for Randall. If Randall beats us, then they'll be tied because Randall fell to West Plains and Canyon. Canyon fell to Dumas and Randall once and then beat Randall once. So they would be tied basically with games as well. So maybe a coin flip for the district championship there or a share of the title.
Yeah, okay.
Dumas is 7-6, Hereford 6-7.
Wow.
And Dumas, the thing is Dumas has a much easier task tomorrow. They play the Lady Harvesters. So if things play out how they have through the season, it'll be Dumas taking that fourth place spot.
Man, our ladies have played so hard and, just had so many heartbreaking
close losses.
Three five-set losses. One at Pampa is one that just kind of jumps out at you. That was on a Saturday up there. Saturday morning, we won the first two sets, then lost the third set. Then it just kind of snowballed. I think we wound up getting beat 16-14 in the fifth set, losing that. And then we lost in 5 sets to Randall, over at Randall, and lost in 5 sets to Dumas, up at Dumas.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one that, I wasn't there. Lane did that, but we didn't get many breaks. I'll just say that. And
no, we didn't. That was, man, again, I've said it before this year, but that team just has a ton of heart, and they have played their hearts out every time and have left it all on the court. And it's not for a lack of effort. Again, some calls go the other way, and some momentum changes. But the Lady White Faces have played some really good volleyball this year.
They have. Coach Russell and her crew, tip of the hat to them, Coach Vallejo and Coach Davila. They've done a great job, and, our girls – in all likelihood, we're going to come up short, but you never know. I mean, we come out tomorrow and beat the Lady Raiders, and, maybe Pampa helps us out up there. I think that's in Pampa. And the Lady Whitefaces would be right back there where we want to be. But at the moment, we're a game behind with one game remaining.
Fall Fiesta also tomorrow in Hereford. Little community on Main Street activity.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it starts at noon tomorrow, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, at noon. That's the fundraiser for the redo downtown, the beautification of downtown and all that. So, whatever proceeds they make go to that. So it's a good cause if you can find your way down to help out tomorrow.
It's been fun. We've gone a couple years. We've missed a couple years. Been playing volleyball on that Saturday too. So weather's looking like it should really set up to be pretty nice tomorrow.
The Dumas band, they just played at halftime. They went out and they've gotten on buses and they're heading south as we speak right now. They're all on their charters and heading toward Abilene where they'll perform tomorrow. And as will the Hereford Whiteface Band tomorrow. I think you said at 3:30, Lane. Is that right?
Yeah, 3:15, 3:30 their start time.
Whiteface is back out, and the Whiteface faithful down beneath us welcome them back. 28-3 Dumas. Hereford to get the second half kickoff.
Yeah, I'll mention, Tom, I mean, not a huge crowd, but luckily everybody that came brought a noisemaker, so it makes us seem about twice as big over here.
That's good. Now the cowbells are cowing down beneath us as the Whitefaces are back out, kneel down on the field and about to take the field and receive the second half kickoff from the Demons.
Dumas is ready to roll there.
Whitefaces next Friday night, football-wise, at Canyon at Buffalo Bowl, and then the last week of the regular season at home against West Plains. And West Plains has just run roughshod over the rest of the world.
Just about everybody,
yeah. They've lost once, and that was to Jason Whitten's select team in Argyle.
That's right.
And they lost in overtime in that event. So they've got a chance. The West Plains has a chance to win a lot. Here we go, second half underway. Dumas ready to kick it away. Whiteface is down by 25 as the kick goes line drive, hops once, and picked up by Subeldea at the 5, at the 10, 15, 20. Ethan in trouble, makes a man miss, and then a whole bunch of folks wearing red and black inundate Mr. Subeldea, and it'll be 1st and 10 Hereford from about the 20-yard line to begin the second half from scrimmage. Whitefaces in the white here tonight with maroon helmets, maroon numerals. I like these uniforms. These are my favorite football unis. They really are for the Whitefaces. As out they go, Harmon and Valdez and Bricks all on the left side. Goodlow, the running back. Well, there's two running backs. We go with Avina. Again, the Whitefaces, Carbajal is the center. Bell, the quarterback. Bell on first down gives it right side. That's Goodlow. He runs out to about the 25-yard line. A gain of about 3.
Avina
on the carry out to about the 23, 24. About a 4-yard pickup. Second down, 7. Second and 7.
Jesco's going to come in at the H-back position.
We're going to try to run it at them here early on, or at least make them think we are. Rojas, one of the tackles for the Whitefaces. Senior Torres at a guard slot. Here's the second down and 7. Bell brings Bricks in motion. Fakes it back inside, dumps it off to Bricks. Bricks at the 25, the 30. Bricks cuts, and he's out to about the 34-yard line. He's got a first down for the Whitefaces, I believe. Yep. First down, Hereford. Just kind of brought him in motion, dumped it out to him in the flat, and he did the rest.
Good drawn-up play right there. Bricks was wide open on that one.
6th first down of the night for the Whitefaces as the drive's in gear from the Hereford 34. Again, the Whitefaces split Harmon and Manchin both out to the right side. Bricks is the widest of the two. First down play, Bennett. Fake it inside, throw it underneath. Oh, it's complete. Nope, dropped by Harmon. He had it for a moment, lost it. It'll be second down and 10. Man, there was a defender that looped right in and underneath him, almost picked it off. So the Whitefaces have it second and 10. 10:39 left, third period. First possession, second half. Whitefaces down 28-3. Again, shotgun formation. Line of scrimmage is the 34-yard line on Hereford's end of the field. Bennett rolls right, wants to throw. Looking, fires it up there. Bricks has got it. Another first down, just short of midfield, up to the 49. 2 men on him, but they couldn't keep him from making the catch. And the Whitefaces have back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, great throw from Bennett, and you get to rely on the height of Bricks and some strong hands and a couple great plays from the Whitefaces here to move the ball.
Wide side left now. Valdez and Miller go out that way. First down play with 10:15 left, third period. Fake it inside. Now going to throw it long to Luke, and he overthrows him. Here on the near side, tried to lead him, but he let him out of bounds. It was going to be incomplete either way, and it was a little too long. It's second down and 10. Did use Bricks as a decoy that time and sent Luke deep, but really didn't fool anybody. Second and 10, 10:09 left, third quarter. Play comes in from the Whiteface bench. Now Harmon and Manchin go to the left side, and Miller and Valdez come to the right side. That's the short side of the field. Second down and 10. Goodlow, the running back. Whitefaces at their own 49. Bennett fake it inside, wants to throw. Throws it out there. Overthrows, tried to get it to Harmon, threw it too tall. And now it's third down and 10. And I know, Bennett, part of it is you've thrown a couple of picks and you don't want to throw that thing short, and so you wind up being a little too tall. It is a little better when we threw it too tall the first half. It was over the middle, and that's kind of a no-no. It's a good place to get them picked off, and we did. Third and 10 now from the Hereford 49, 10:05 left, third period. 4 wideouts again. Dumas coming on the blitz. Yep, here they come. We throw the screen. Nope, Manchin can't catch it. It's just out of his reach at midfield. Don't know. We were trying to get offensive linemen down the field. We didn't. We may leave the offense out there.
Yeah, we're going to go for it here.
I think we are. 4th and 10 from our 49, down by 25 points, 10:02 left, third period. And the Whiteface is going to make it a go here. 2 receivers to the left.
Oh, guys.
3 to the left, I beg your pardon. Valdez, here comes the all-out blitz. He rolls left. He pulls up. He's in trouble. He's hit and dropped back at the 40. They brought a blitzer off the corner. That time it was Corona. And Bennett couldn't get away from him, and we turned it over on downs. And so with a 25-point lead now, suddenly Dumas has it at the Hereford 42. So we got 2 first downs, Lane, and then we just 4 incompletions, and a sack. And there you go. It's Dumas's football. And they bring it out. Dumas has made a change at quarterback here. They have brought, no, they haven't. That's Mills in there. I started to say I thought we had a different number, but I see now it's Mills. Mills is not a really big guy. Gives it off the tailback left side. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. He's going to score. 25-20. 10 cuts back down near the end zone, and he is
called out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 5-yard line, somewhere around there. Must be a flag somewhere back up here. This official's walking back up the field. Talk to the referee. I see the flag at the 30-yard line on Hereford's end of the field. So this thing's coming back. That was Jara.
Yeah, they're going to get a receiver for holding out here.
Well, that's going to move it back just about probably a 5-yard gain when this is all said and done. Well, that's pretty weird. Back to the 40. We got penalized 15 yards for holding in the first half. They got penalized 10. It's kind of a weird thing. 9:45 left, third quarter, but the big play, Jara, when he got to the outside, that's what's happened to us 2 or 3 times, Lane. If he can get around that corner, he's got good speed.
Yeah.
All right, it is 1st and 8 from the Hereford 40-yard line. Little slip screen underneath the Robinson. He makes one man miss, but Betson says, I'll take him down, and he does. Good job by Betson coming from the inside. The nose tackle makes the tackle. It's a gain of about 4. It's second down, and we'll call it 6. It's 1st and 8. 9:28 left, third period. 28-3. Dumas there at the Hereford 36-yard line with a third down upcoming. Robinson out to the left side. Jara, the running back. Sosa's got Robinson right here. Let's see what Miller does on third down. He's going to throw it. Now there's a flag and there's motion, and it's going to be third down and 9. Or second down and 9. I beg your pardon. Second down and 9. So they'll step off the penalty against the Demons, move it back to the 41-yard line on Hereford's end of the field, and it'll be second down and 9. 9:07. Dumas has had about 3 or 4 penalties here on the night. I think they had 3 the first half. Cindy, 4? Something like that. In any event, white-faced cheerleaders are heading over to the other side to meet up with the Dumas cheerleaders. Second down and 9 with 9:09 left in the third quarter. Give it inside to Jara. He is hit, and down he goes again.
Wow.
Betson again. Betson, he's working on his rodeo moves, isn't he? I'm telling you. He's bulldogged him down twice. It'll be
We need to send him out with a tie next time and let him put some ankles together out there.
For sure. Third down and 7, long 7. 8:36 and counting, third quarter. Dumas with a football at the Hereford 39-yard line. They've got a 25-point lead, and the Demons taking all their time between plays, using the clock. They've got the lead. There goes Jara in motion. Ooh, he's going to keep it. Oh, he's in trouble, and he gets away inside the 35 down to the 33. We had him back at the line of scrimmage, and Miller made something out of nothing. Finally brought down by Subaldea and somebody else out of the secondary back there. I think that was still can't see for sure. I think it was Cifuentes. It's fourth down and 1 now. No doubt they'll go for it. Gosh, we had a chance to make it 4th and 10. Couldn't get him off his feet. Miller out of the shotgun. Coach Compton will like this when you got 4th and 1 and you stand 7 yards back to take the snap. Whiteface is drawn in tight. Miller gonna throw it. Dumps it underneath. Great tackle, but a first down for the Demons as they finally come to rest down around the 26. Boy, initially, Cifuentes hit him, couldn't get him off his feet. Sosa and Subaldea came up to finish him off, but it's a Dumas first down. Their third 4th down conversion of the night, I believe. Is that right, Cindy? Their 4th? Wow. Are they 4 for 4? Wow. 4 for 4 on 4th downs. 7:11 left third period. Dumas up by 25 and driving at the Hereford 27, and again, as they should, taking all the time they can between plays. Wide side right. Miller gives it to the tailback. He runs left, and the Whitefaces are there, and that's Sugar.
Quay there, yeah.
Yep, Sugar who makes the tackle after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. I'll tell you what, I mean, doesn't matter. It's not a big deal here even, but Jara is in motion every time they snap the ball.
He is. I was going to say that. He's moving before
he moves every time before they snap the ball. 6:32 left in the third quarter. Dumas up 28-5. Miller out of the shotgun. Fakes it, rolls right, throws, dumps it underneath. Complete to the 25. Good defense by the Whitefaces. They swarm around the 20. The gain is going to be well short of the first down. Going to bring up third down. A bunch of guys. There's, again, Sugart's over there. I see 42. I see, can't tell who.
6. Palacios was in on that one.
Good job by the Whitefaces, but it is 3rd and 3 now for the Demons. Inside 6 minutes to play third quarter. Whitefaces, barring a miracle finish, are going to be 1-2 with Canyon on the road next Friday night in a must-win situation for both teams, really. Out of the pistol. Give it to Jara, running right. Jara has a first down as he comes to rest somewhere down around the 15-yard line. 5:32 left third quarter. Clock running. It's 1st and 10 for the Demons. Clock doesn't stop on first downs these days. 1st and 10 Demons from the 15-yard line. Again out of the pistol with Jara as the deep back. Long count and Dumas moves. No flag. They look over to the side. They had a couple of guys on the line jump, but no flag. 1st and 10 Dumas. Out of the gun now on first down. Look for Jara again. Nope, going to fake it. Going to throw to the near side. That's Robinson. He is covered by Sosa, and it's incomplete. Second down and 10.
Yeah, Jaden with some great tight coverage here, man coverage on the outside on Robinson, who's really been a player for the Demons tonight.
Yeah, Robinson, who early on really kind of was their offense, and he's been pretty quiet since that first quarter. He had 74 yards in receptions, I think, that first half, but all of them came in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Got 89 now. No, that was 89 okay, excuse me, Cindy. Cindy's correcting me again. Second down and 10. She said it was all right. 4:55 left, third quarter. Whiteface defensive unit. Jara with the ball, makes the man miss, gets inside the 15. There's a big pile up around the 10. It's going to bring up third down. And he's going to need about, I can't see good down there, 6, I'd say, for the first down.
I think about 6, maybe even a little longer, Tom. It's
3rd and 6, the scoreboard shows, so we'll just pretend that's right, even if it's not. The ball's on the 12-yard line.
Let's go, D.
The line to gain is the 6, just outside the 6. Third down for the Demons. Again, using a lot of clock here on this possession and well in control of the game. Jara's got it running left. He gets to the corner. He turns the corner. Jara is going to find the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Dumas. He just kept running left, and before he ran out of football field, he ran into the end zone. 34-3, point after upcoming. Whiteface sideline, we're real close here tonight where we're situated. Pretty quiet place, as you can imagine. As we are down now by 31 points with 4:09 left in the third quarter, and Dumas about to attempt the point after. The Demons have games remaining. Here's a kick down and up and good. 35-3. We're back in 1 minute.
One of the most difficult things we experience in life is losing a loved one. So when that time comes, please make sure you place your loved one in the hands of people that truly care about your family and the service that your family deserves when experiencing loss. There is nothing more important at that time, so allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home to take care of those needs with the utmost respect for you and your family. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, back to play we go. Demons kick it away. They're up 35-3. Whitefaces will let it go into the end zone, and we'll start from the 25 with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter here in Dumas. Dumas with the games remaining. They must play West Plains next week and then Pampa the last game. The Whitefaces with Canyon next week and then West Plains the last game. So, again, next Friday night is a must-win for the Whitefaces in order to secure a postseason berth. Down 35-3, Bennett with the football gives it away to the tailback up the middle. There is nothing doing. I'm telling you, down in a heap goes, that's Alvina back in there. Avina back in there, Alex. He has no gain. It is second down and 10. Well, he got it. Yeah, he gave him a yard. Second down 9. 3:50 left, third quarter. Whiteface volleyball tomorrow against Randall. And the Whitefaces.
There's no freshman game tomorrow due to some kiddos being out in band, so it should be pretty close to a noon start.
All right. High noon at the Whiteface gym. Lane and I'll be there if you can't. Out of the gun, Bennett fakes it, rolls left, wants to throw, got a man open over the middle, and he can't get it to him. Luke was as open as a butcher knife up around the 43-yard line, and the ball fell about 5 yards from him. 3:22 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough way to roll and throw the ball.
It is.
You got to bring it back across your body and.
Yep. we've rolled most of the night. We've rolled right. I'm sorry. That time we rolled left, and like Lane pointed out, Bennett has to stop, set his feet, and throw back, and he just couldn't get enough on it. And he didn't get it to him. So it's now 3rd down and 9 from the 26. Here comes the blitz. He's hit, throws it behind Luke. Luke gets his hands on it, but he can't bring it in. Bennett was really rushed. He's got to punt it away. Dumas will get it back. 3:19 left in the 3rd quarter when we punt it here in just a moment. Well, Luke's probably been the man who's been open the most here tonight. I mean, obviously they're well aware of bricks. But that time we just 2 in a row. Behind him, he could have caught it, but it would have been a miracle catch, honestly. And part of that, I mean, on Bennett's defense, I mean, he had people all over him when he threw it. Here's a low snap. He gets it. He punts it away. The ball hits midfield, bounces straight up, and it's going to roll dead at midfield. Dumas ball at midfield, 3:09 left, 3rd quarter, and they lead by 35-3 score. Whiteface defensive unit, they've been out on the field a whole lot tonight.
They have. Yeah, that last drive eating up 8 minutes of the clock.
Yeah.
And
Perez is at the nose tackle now with Alonzo and on one side of him and Estrada on the other. Now the Whitefaces bring Cisneros up, 4-man front on the 1st down play. Jara's got it. He makes a man miss, but then that's all she wrote. He got a yard, maybe. Good defense by the Whitefaces. As, again, it's Estrada around the football. It's
Sugared in on that one as well.
Yeah. Tackle, yeah. 2nd down and 9. Again, I mean, you know, you're going to see the score tomorrow or tonight or whatever, and you're going to think, gosh, you know, defense. And that has not been the case here tonight. We've really played pretty well defensively. But we are down 35-3, and Dumas has it 2nd down and 9 from the Hereford 49. Wide side left. Miller takes the snap, fakes, rolls left. He wants to throw. He's in trouble. Cisneros has got him. He gets away. He throws it back across his body, and he misses Jara, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Well, we got good pressure.
Yeah, good pressure from Cisneros there.
Cisneros almost got him on the ground. He got a hand on him, but he's a tough guy to get down. Miller is. Mills, I'm sorry, I called him Miller, I think the last time. Mills is the name, and he's just a junior, and he's been a 3-year starter for the Dumas Demons at quarterback, and he'll be a 4-year starter come this time next year. 3rd down and 9 now. The Demons with the wide side left bring Robinson back in motion, back to throw, looking, in trouble. Rolls right, throws it on the run, underthrown. Robinson, does he make the catch? He did, a shoestring catch about the 25-yard line. Again, I mean, Sosa had him covered. It's the 27-yard line, but it's a 1st down. Dumas on another circus catch by Robinson.
We were there.
Yeah.
I mean, almost double covered, and Mills with a great throw on the run, and Robinson picking up the slack there.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Robinson makes you look like a really good thrower sometimes, too, and he did then. 1st and 10. Give it to Jara, left side. He's hit. He'll get maybe a yard, maybe 2, but again, stood up by a whole host of Whitefaces, Palacios and Schugert. Down at the very bottom of that stack is old number 2, Ethan Subaldea. Not very big, but pretty mean. Dumas gained a couple. It's 2nd down and 8, 1:22 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Whiteface defensive unit trying to find a way to stop them right here. Demons out of the gun on the 2nd down play. Mills fakes it, throws it underneath, complete inside the 15, down to the 14. It's a 1st and 10 for the Demons. Tackle made by Schugert and by Cifuentes. But it's a 1st down, and it's 1st down number 16 for the Demons on the night. Again, they've done what you'd want to do here in the 3rd quarter. They've been very methodical. They haven't tried to throw. Well, they did throw deep once and dropped it. But except for that, they've been pretty close to the best. And they give it to Jara here on first down. And Nothing. I mean, the Whiteface middle of that defensive line just not going anywhere. It's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, we've been good stopping the run up the gut. It's when they
get to
bounce it outside. Yep.
But they haven't really run. I mean, he's got 86 yards rushing. So, not a terrible night, but it's not a great night either. Final play of the third quarter. The Whitefaces trail 35-3. We're back in 1 minute.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The brightest star in the Lone Star State, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center. One price selling makes it easy to buy. You get 5-star treatment, we treat you great. We're stars in great selection, the quality and value too. Stevens does it all for you. You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
All right, back we go. Fourth quarter, Whitefaces down 35-3. Dumas ball deep in Hereford territory. As the Whitefaces are going to fall to 1-2 in district play, 2-6 overall with 2 games remaining. And again, a must-win next Friday night in Canyon. Whiteface cheerleaders right down in front of us, doing what they can to keep the crowd engaged. And the crowd trying to stay engaged. Sugar for the Whitefaces, I'm looking out there, Subaldea. Those guys have played long and hard here tonight. Cifuentes, Alonzo, Cisneros, Estrada. Whitefaces have at the nose tackle right now, Ethan Perez. He's done a good job out there, the junior. Dumas with a 2nd down and 9 at the Hereford 14-yard line. Mills gives it off. They run the sweep left side. We are there, and virtually no gain, maybe a yard on the play, but good defense over there, and that's Sosa. At the bottom. Yeah.
Yep.
Sosa from the safety position. Gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down upcoming. 11:42 to play. Whiteface defenders. Eli out there. Cisneros. Sugar. Palacios. Wide side to the right. Dumas 4 out of 4 on 4th down. This is 3rd and 9 here. Rolls right, wants to throw. In trouble, throws complete, and right there we are, and the tackle made. Nice job by Cifuentes, was it? No, it's not.
Adriel Martinez on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, the 13 and the 18.
Yeah,
they're pretty close out there. They look pretty close.
4th down and 7. Nice. I mean, Martinez is not very big, and I'm telling you, he just held his ground there. 4th and 7. Obviously, Dumas goes for it here. I thought they might work on their field goal, but they're going. No, they are. They've got the kicker out there. They're going to try about a 29-yard field goal. 10 minutes and 44 seconds left in the ball game. Dumas up 35-3. Kicker is Saldana. Snap's good. Kick is up. It's far enough. It is good. It is 38-3 Dumas. We're back in 1 minute.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
All right, back to play here. We've got 10 minutes and 30 seconds left. Cindy just pointed out, you've got this big scoreboard, and it's just full of ads. You can't see anything about the football game on it, just the ads. Here's the kickoff to Ethan. He's back to the 20. He's tripped up and gets to about the 25. That's kind of been the story of the night on kickoff returns. That's where Hereford will set up shop with 10:23 left to play, down 38-3.
We're going to see Jorge Salazar come in at the running back spot, I think.
Okay. Whiteface's offensive line back out there again. They've done a good job tonight. Aparicio and Carbajal and Torres, Riojas, and Fuentes. Two running backs now on the first down play from the 24-yard line. Bennett gives it back inside. That's Avina. And he kicks the pile up near the 30. Good job by the offensive line. Good job by Alex. It's a gain of 7. 10-11 to play. Whitefaces with the football. Trying to get something going offensively. And, again, something to kind of carry them forward to next week. Salazar is out there, as Lane mentioned, along with Alex Avina as the running backs. This is Salazar, right side. He cuts up the field, finds a little seam. He's close to the first down. I don't know. He's about a foot and a half short, I think. Third down
Just
upcoming.
short.
Running to the right side that time, running behind that big old offensive line. Torres out there leading the way, but Whitefaces still need more. Torres, one of the juniors up there on that offensive line. Rest of those guys, I think, Riojas and Aparicio. Fuentes is a junior, so two of the offensive linemen. Carbajal is a senior.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the 5 are juniors, the other 3 seniors. 9:13 to play, third and a foot. Give it to Avina. Left side, he's got the first down and then some as he crosses the 35-9-yard line. He comes. That's a Whiteface first down. That's first down number 8.
Balbuena just with a 1-foot tackle on Avina there. He was close to breaking something open for a little more.
Whitefaces with a first down at their own 39 and 8:51 to play. 8 first downs on the night, 5 the first half. Whitefaces have, we mentioned earlier that they moved up the Banda. Here's the first down play over the middle, just off the fingertips of Bricks. Good coverage, pretty tight coverage, but second down and 10. 8:35 left in the ball game. Second and 10, Hereford from their own 39. Dumas has scored a field goal and a touchdown, but you'll recall it again, kind of like the first half, except this time it was our own doing. We went for it on 4th down on our first possession from midfield. Dumas took it in to score after we didn't make it. Here's the second down play. Avina to the right side, and he's out to the 42. Yep. We got a flag on the play, I think. Umpire signaling timeout, which generally means some kind of flag. Nope, they start the clock back. Forget that. 8:23. These guys are not getting paid by the flag. Third down and 7. Lane mentioned off mic a moment ago, we're going to leave here about 9:15, 9:20 tonight. This game has gone in a hurry. 8:09 to play. Hereford trailing 38-3. This time they've got Manchin lined in tight. Split well wide to the right for the Whitefaces is Banda. Manchin goes in motion. They roll right. He throws underneath. It's complete and out of bounds. Manchin up to about the 47-yard line. Going to bring up third down. Oh, fourth down. 4th down and 2. I'm sorry. And the Whitefaces no doubt will go for it here as they need to reach the 49. They're at the 47. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in this football game. Whitefaces fell behind 21 points in the first quarter and never recovered, really. As we have it 4th and 2, Bennett looks over the defense, wide side to the left. Sends a man in motion, so he's going to throw it. You know he's going to keep it. Rolls left, lowers his shoulder, and drives to midfield. He's got the first down. Bennett on his first carry of the night has a white-faced first down up to midfield, number 9 in the game. He got sacked. His first running. Okay, Cindy points out just third carry, which is a mistake on my part, but really not. That's the first time he ran the ball. The other 2 times he was sacked. But in the world of Cindy Simons, he carried it 3 times. Forget her. 1st and 10 Hereford from midfield. 7:13 to play. Straight back to throw. Here comes the rush. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run again.
Plenty of room.
He's got 10. He's got 15, and all the way down inside the 35. Bennett with a nice burst up the middle, and the White Faces have another first down. Boy, it was like the parting of the Red Sea. The rushers just went on either side of him, and he took off up the gut. Had a lot of daylight. 15 yards and a first down. 6:54 left to play. White Faces at the 35-yard line of the Demons. Again, next Friday night is on the road at Buffalo Bowl. And then the final of the regular season's at home against West Plains. Here's the reverse to Manchin. He runs right. He cuts back. He gets about 10 on the carry. Down inside the 25. White Faces with back-to-back first downs. And it's 1st and 10 Hereford as the clock continues to run. That's one reason we're getting home early. There is now they stop the clock for the first down. Let's see, for 2 seconds. It starts back up. And again, I've got no problem with that. We're not going to win this thing at the wire here or anything. 1st and 10 for the White Faces from the 25-yard line, wide side left. Bennett sends Avina in motion. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. He's hit as he throws. He was trying to get it to Luke. And Bennett took a lick, and he was lucky to get that one away. Second down and 10.
The rusher coming from the backside of him, and
he was
pretty smart move getting that ball out.
He was unmolested, the rusher was. He came untouched right into the quarterback. But it is there are exactly, Ms. Rogers, 6 minutes left in the ball game. The White Faces trailing 38-3 with a second down and 10. Fake it inside, back to throw. He's got time. He throws over the middle. In stride. It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Manchin. Perfect throw and catch, and the White Faces get on the board with 5:53 left to make it 38-9 with a point after upcoming. Well, again, I'm telling you, folks, it may not make any difference in the world, but in my mind, it makes a difference going into next week if we have a little success here offensively at the end of this game. Because we played well defensively. We really have.
Yeah, absolutely. Get a couple scores on here and make the score look different, too.
Try to kick the point after here now. Pedro, who had a field goal in the first half, tries to add the kick. It's down and up. It's good. The White Faces trail 38-10. Back in 1 minute.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metalwork, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling.
5:53 to play. The White Faces trail 38-10. They get ready to kick it away. Pedro will do the booting. I don't know. Do you try to kick it onside here? I don't think we're going to, but we might. Garcia's
I think I would. I would use that
Lane's
opportunity to
all right, let's see
to
what
kick
we got.
one.
Nope. He kicks it deep. So deep that it goes out the backside of the end zone. They'll start from the 25. We didn't get the extra point. I thought the extra point was signal good. They've got 38-9 on the scoreboard. Did I miss something?
I thought it was too, Tom.
There
it goes.
They put it up. Okay.
They heard it. They're tuned in.
Yeah, they are. They're listening to us. No doubt about it. They should be. 25-yard line of Dumas. Their ball, 1st and 10. They lead 38-10. They're going to go to 2-1 in district. Hereford's going to drop to 1-2. We've got 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. They've got Mills back out there at quarterback and Jara back at running back. And they give it to him, and he runs left, and he lowers his shoulder, and the white faces say that's far enough, and that's Eli and
Betson in on that.
Betson, yep.
Sosa as well, and down at the bottom of that pile, I believe, was Estrada.
I think Estrada was. It is a 2nd down and 8 for the Demons. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in this ball game. Again, volleyball tomorrow on KPAN, noon against Randall, and football next Friday night at Buffalo Bowl against the Canyon Eagles. Out of the gun here on 2nd down and 8. They run the little quick toss to the inside and get it to Dunham, and he gets killed. And here on the near side, the white faces, Eli Arredondo lowered the boom on the Dumas Demon Angel Hara. And, I mean, he did level him. And he looks up for a flag. He was out there. He was fair game. And Alonzo comes out of the ball game, a little hobble for the white faces. We sure don't need Caden shaking up, but he is. As he comes to the near side, kind of favoring his left leg, it looks like. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Demons. Scoreboard showing 4 minutes and 25 seconds left on the night. Demons break the huddle. They've got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mills takes the snap, throws it quickly out to the left side. White faces miss a tackle, and he's across the 35 out to the 38-yard line. Finally down there, but it's a 1st down for the Demons, as they just ran the little hitch pass to the left side that time, and by the time we got there, it was a 1st down.
Yeah, Gonzalo's tough to bring down right there.
Sosa and Betson again out there on the tackle. 3:57 left. Dumas with 1st down, number 17 on the night. They have it at their 38-yard line, 3:48 to play, and a 28-point lead. The Demons using all the 40-second clock as they come to the line in the pistol formation. Again, they're, golly, give off the left side. He's got a big hole out to about the 45, but the running back is in a dead run by the time the ball is snapped. I don't know. Again, it doesn't matter here tonight, but it would matter to me if I was playing, and that happened repeatedly, and it's happened repeatedly here tonight. 3:10 left in the ball game. 38-10, Dumas on top. 40-second clock down to 20. So they can snap it somewhere around the 2:50 mark, somewhere in there, if they want to use that much time. And they probably do. Mills brings them up. I am surprised a little bit that Mills is still out there. Mills gives it again up the middle, and again there's a big hole all the way down to the Hereford 45. That's, again, the sophomore running back with the carry. And it's a 1st down, Dumas, with 2:41 left to play.
They'll snap it one more time before the 2-minute mark here.
White faces are a little weary, and you can understand why defensively. They've been out there a whole lot tonight. They've lettered 2 or 3 times tonight. They're going to have to snap it at about the 2:05 mark here on a 1st down play from the 46. Dumas got a pretty good chance to run out the clock here if they wish. Alonzo's jogging here on the near side. Here's the give. Up the middle again a big hole, and again about 10 yards picked up on the play. All the way down to the Hereford 35. In this series, first time tonight, again, they've changed to the sophomore running back. He's a lot quicker, and he's pretty good size himself. 2-minute warning. Hereford down 38-10, back in 30 seconds.
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, We are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
All right, back here in Dumas, we have 2 minutes left on the night. The Demons have it 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of Hereford. And if they wish, they can kneel this thing down and run out the clock, but I don't know if that's what they wish or not. Whiteface defenders back out there. Hereford with a fresh jersey out there as Andrew Morales is at one of the defensive end positions. First down, Dumas from the Hereford 35. Again up the middle. Again a nice hole, and again down about a 5-yard pickup to the Hereford 25. Clock's running now with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play. Let me think this through here. Dumas can snap it here with about 1 minute 10 left to play. And then they can snap it again with about 35 seconds left to play if they choose to do that. But they are ahead 38-10. The scoreboard is full of sponsors, but nothing about the football game, just sponsors. But there's a funeral director here, and there's a lumber yard, a construction company. Here we go. They give it again. Up the middle, and again, he's got a little running room. He's got about 4 more, short of the first down. 1:09 left. Again, Dumas can kneel this thing down here on 3rd down if they wish. They could have done it 2 plays ago if they wished.
They're going to keep running.
They are.
Their kicker's warming up over there. They may send him out and try to put one through the uprights here.
They're going to kick. They're going to keep the starters out there as well. We're down to 46 seconds, and again, they have to snap it at about the 35-second mark. This is 3rd down and 1. They're in the pistol, so no victory formation here. They give it off, and he does or does not get the first down. Who cares? He gets the first down. 27 seconds left. Maybe they'll kneel here. Maybe they'll try a field goal from 40 yards. Who knows? Dumas up 38-10.
Yeah, they're going to leave it alone this time.
Clock is going to run out, and the Whitefaces are going to fall to 1 and 2 in the district, and the Demons are going to fall to 2 and 1 with the victory over the guys from Hereford here tonight. And again, tough night for the Whitefaces. Couldn't really get the offense into gear. Eli out there first to lead the Whiteface troops out to midfield to shake hands with the Demons. Clean football game, nothing untoward.
Clean football game tonight.
Really was. Nothing untoward either way. The coach is out. Coach Dunham, Coach Nairn. Handshakes and hugs. And the Whitefaces will head back home with a need to get ready to play their best football next Friday night against Canyon if they're in hopes of making the playoffs. That'll have to happen.
Dumas moving to 6 and 2 on the season. The Whitefaces falling to 2 and 6.
All right. Well, Cindy adds up the numbers. We're going to take a break here for 60 seconds. We'll return to Dumas and wrap up the night's work when we come back in 1 minute.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Level up your breakfast at McDonald's with a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a delicious caramel frappe. Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Start here. AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
I wanted to be a nurse for years. Amarillo College helped me get there. I had a job lined up even before I graduated. With my degree from AC, I can go anywhere and do anything.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here. AC. Go anywhere.
Well, back here in Dumas, the Whiteface squad just finished an a cappella version of the school song.
Luckily, we had Michelle Delozier here today. She helped us get through it.
On the far side, Dumas, since their band left after the half, does the same. I looked out there a moment ago. I hadn't mentioned this all night. I should have earlier, but after the game, I watched the coaches out there, and I watched one particular coach from Dumas who I know well, and chances are you know well too. His name is Seth Dixon. He was one of the greatest whiteface running backs ever and a twice state champion wrestler, and he's wearing orange and black and coaching for Dumas. It just makes me sad. He is a really, really good guy, and he's a part of the Demon coaching squad. So, congrats to the Demons. I mean, they've not assured themselves of anything. Well, they probably have, too, honestly, because they've got 2 wins, and one of those is over Canyon. And Canyon's probably the only team they can wind up tied with, Canyon and Hereford, that they wouldn't win the tiebreaker. So it is a big deal for Dumas. And for the Whitefaces, it's get ready and go get them next week against Canyon, Lane.
Yeah, it's not the end of the road, but it really puts a lot of pressure on next Friday night's game. And, again, the Whiteface is going to have to come out firing on all cylinders and get the W to have any hopes to play a little bit deeper into November.
We had 12 first downs. They had 19. We had 71 yards rushing. They had 148. 106 passing for the Whitefaces, 168 for Dumas, 316 to 177 the totals. And, again, that says something about where they got the ball, especially those first 3 possessions. They got it deep in Hereford. Well, the first possession, they marched down the field, converted a 4th down on a circus catch by Robinson for a 36-yard touchdown. And then they got it 3 times, 2 intercepts and a fumble snap on a punt. And suddenly they led 21-0. They were 14 out of 20 throwing. We were 11 out of 26 with 2 intercepts, 3 of 30 punting for the Whitefaces, 1 for 46 for Dumas. They lost a fumble. The Whitefaces lost a fumble as well. 3 for 30 in penalties for Hereford, 3 for 15 for Dumas. The Whitefaces' only score came on the pass to Bricks, and that occurred on 11-play, 77-yard drive, and it was a 9-yard pass, from Bennett to Bricks, and that was covered 25 yards, I believe is what it was. And then we had the 31-yard field goal by Pedro. Rushing tonight, Goodlow had 25 yards on 8 carries. Avena had 23 yards on about 7 carries. And then Bennett had 11 yards on 4 carries. Receiving-wise, 4 for 22 for Luke and 6 for 79 for Bricks. On the other side, they had 86 yards rushing from Jura, and then 42 from his younger brother, sophomore brother. And then they had Robinson had 5 catches for 113 yards to lead the way in that category for the Demons, and a couple of those were circus catches, Lane. They were.
Yeah, they really were. Robinson, if I'm remembering right, is a great basketball player for Dumas as well, and some of his kind of acrobatic skills on show tonight for sure.
The only good thing about Robinson, as far as the Whitefaces are concerned, is he's a senior.
That's right.
But otherwise,
get him out of here.
Get him out of here is the magic word. Whitefaces had beaten Dumas twice in a row, but no more. And of course, we'll redraw next year after the district alignments come out and all. So the Whitefaces, who knows? So where we'll all wind up, I would think us and Dumas would wind up the same, but otherwise, hard to tell. We won't know till February. But the Whitefaces leave here a little downhearted, but not. It's not the end of the year, like Lane said. I mean, we've got a game next week. We win it, and there's a really good chance we're in the playoffs. In fact, I'd say we're in the playoffs if we win it. And the Whitefaces will head back home, and then we'll be on the air tomorrow at noon with volleyball from Whiteface Gym as the Whitefaces take on Randall in the regular season finale. What else, Lane?
Oh, that's about it, Tom, for me. Feel for the guys. I mean, struggled tonight. Yep. We're able to put together some good drives, but You go back to that 21-point first quarter for Dumas,
Yep.
and that's just tough to come back from, no matter how good you are.
It is, and we couldn't, and we did. We gave it all we had, but just wasn't enough. Look out there and see Coach Bell and his son Bennett, and that's kind of a poignant moment for those two guys here tonight. Not ending the way you wanted it to, but again, there'll be other nights. Out on the field, kneeled is Eli Arredondo. And Eli, Lane talked about this in the pregame. I mean, he's the motor that drives this. He and Alonzo are the two defenders that just kind of we feed off of. But feed or not, we don't have enough offense and enough defense here tonight to stop the Dumas Demons. So I guess that'll do it, Lane. We'll be back on the air tomorrow. It won't be long. We'll get back.
Won't be long. We'll head back to Hereford.
That's right.
And see you tomorrow again. 4-4A finale. Lady Whitefaces and the Lady Raiders.
Whiteface lose it here tonight, 38-10 to Dumas. For our statistician Cindy Simons, the dutiful one, and Lane Formby. This is Tom Simon saying thanks for joining us. Lane, I'll see you tomorrow for Lady Whiteface volleyball.
You've been listening to Hereford White.